Better
We
than
all,
unlimited
we all are
diarrhea
better
poop.
than what we played tonight. We played terrible.
Alright, so welcome to the 2025 Favorite Player
Unlimited.
Awards for every single team. You guys know how this goes. We do it every single year. We're going to add a new segment this year, though. We're going to go by every single position on the baseball field, and we're going to give an award to the favorite player at each position, kind of like an all MLB team. Um, so let me make sure.
Are we
Let
gonna
me.
start with each team, or are we gonna?
I'll name the teams. We're gonna start with the teams. Then we'll move on to every position. Pause. Whoa. Anyways,
Whoa.
all right. So
I think we should start in the NL.
we usually just start in the American League.
That's good. That's cool too.
We're gonna start off with a team that is kind of tough for me this year, considering I only watched them play one time, and that is the Baltimore Orioles. Um,
Yeesh.
I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know what? I'm gonna give it to this guy, Gunnar Henderson. Um, but again, the bar was very low. Um, I'm not gonna be playing Uno Austin because I'll be streaming on here trying to
Well, after.
whatever.
Yeah, no. No chance.
I have a game called Alan Wake 2 that I've been wanting to play, so um, yeah, I mean this is kind of a default pick. Um, because I mean I didn't watch many Orioles games. I watched one, as I said. So I don't know. That's my pick for the Orioles this year. Go ahead.
Um, I think we'll go Trevor Rogers here. I think there wasn't a lot to like really on this Orioles lineup this year. Very lackluster, very um, underwhelming this year. A lot of players underperform. I think Trevor Rogers was really good out. Just a really great pitcher for them this year, and that's my pick.
Um, he kind of underperformed this year, but he had his ups and his downs. I'm gonna go with Jackson Holiday.
I mean, who didn't underperform on the Orioles? All right. Next up we have the Boston Red Sox. This is actually a tricky one. I did watch Boston a few times this year. This one's really tricky because there's like two or three players that I could go with.
I don't think I watched a single Red Sox game until the playoffs.
Could always go with the fun guy with aura, Ceddanne Rafaela. Uh, could always go with Aroldis Chapman.
To our franchise.
Uh, could go with Garrett Crochet. I think this year I'm gonna go ahead. Hmm. For some, I don't even like the Red Sox. I don't know why there's certain players that I would give it to. Um,
Aiden, our franchise.
Sure.
I think we're gonna go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Aroldis Chapman. Dude was back this year. Um, just barely an edge over Ceddanne Rafaela. Um, damn.
Sorry.
Just barely an edge over Ceddanne Rafaela, but he gets the edge just because it seemed like he was definitely back this year. And at 37 years old, still pumping 103 is just crazy. So, yeah.
For me, this is a tough one. I'm stuck between Rafaela and Story. I think Story had a big year for the Red Sox. Really, was able to kick it all season for them. Very consistent, I would have to say, most of the time. But I think I'd have to go Rafaela because he's so exciting to watch play.
Yeah, it was so tough. It was between Aroldis Chapman or Rafaela. It really is, because Rafaela is like that fun guy that just has aura, just like, it was tough. But seeing Aroldis Chapman back this year was fun. Austin.
I'm gonna go with Brian Bayo. He was a pretty fun pitcher to watch this year. Had a career year.
Outside of the wild card.
Yeah, but he really took the league by storm this year. I mean, it was good and consistent to the end.
All right. Next up, we have the New York Yankees. And by default, I feel like for the rest of his career, he's just going to get this. Every year since we've been doing these awards, since 2021, this man has literally won the award. Aaron Judge. I mean, by default, I think he's going to win it every year. He's Aaron fucking Judge. Literally top 3 hitter in the game. Debatably the best hitter in the game. Um, he's a monster, and he's incredible. There's not much I can't really put him into words because he's just that incredible. Um, First ballot Hall of Famer already. It's not even close. That's my choice. He wins it again.
Yeah, I don't think there's many others. But no one's even really close on the Yankees compared to Judge. It's obviously Judge.
Oh, is it my turn?
Mm-hmm.
I go with Ahmed Rosario.
'Cause why?
Because I absolutely hate the Yankees, and he used to play with Cleveland.
There you go.
Guardian legend.
All right, next up we have the Tampa Bay Rays, and boy, oh boy,
Oh, this is the easiest choice.
this man was incredible to watch this year. I had so much fun watching him. God, he's great. One of the best seasons ever by a 22-year-old in the history of baseball, Junior Caminero. What a beast. And I hope he continues to win this award. I hope he doesn't end up like the past fun player that used to win this award.
Do you mean my GOAT?
For the for a couple years, who had immense potential and then kind of ruined it. But
I wouldn't say ruined. I feel like his star shines brighter than ever.
okay.
And I think he proves that every day. Just by being him. This
Okay.
year, this is a tough choice. But technically still has not been released. I'm going Wander Franco. One of the most electric players in the baseball when he's on the field. He was good in the minors. He was good out the minors. He was.
Bro, stop.
No matter what they say, he's innocent. Even if he did do it, bro did nothing wrong. Free bro. He did nothing wrong. That's all I really have to say about that.
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get up high quality that's guaranteed fresh and
Hold on.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Oh, am I ready to go?
Yes.
Easiest choice of my life with them. I loved watching this guy play this year. He's absolutely electric.
Hmm.
Um, and that's Chandler Simpson. Uh, I like the way he plays the
Dude, the
game.
way I had a smile on my face and then it just went to straight nothing. Dude, I was ready to say, you miss him, don't you?
Only the Grimcock
Alright,
could
man.
fumble a pick like that. Me and you pick such young electric players.
And by the way, Caminero used to be in the Guardian system. That's why I said that.
I mean, Chandler Simpson's one of their top prospects. He's a good player.
Okay. Okay. He is good, but
Let my
anyways.
boy wander back in the league.
Next up, we have the Toronto Blue Jays, which this might be tough for Austin. Oh my God.
Oh, this is the easiest choice of my life.
Sure. Uh, so I did watch the Blue Jays a few times this year.
Here's a lot.
I'm gonna go ahead and give this to, again, it feels like a default choice. He wins it every damn year. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Um, he's just a fun player to watch. And that grand slam he hit a few days ago was just
Aura.
aura at its finest. That's everything I look for in a player. And yeah, he's great. And I still feel like he's not at his peak. I still feel like he's not even like I feel like he's got a lot more left that we haven't seen yet. And like he's only 25 years old, so that boy's not even in his prime yet. Like it's gonna be scary for the league because I feel like he's not even at his best potential yet. So
I'm gonna have to go Vlad too, simply just based off his playoff performance alone. He is undoubtedly the heart and soul of that team.
when he's on, the whole team's on.
Um,
Exactly.
you know, he's been with me many generations, many times.
We're about to say Ernie Clement or some shit.
I have a shirt that says his name on it.
Dude, we need to
And
start fucking crying or something. Like, why is this getting all emotional and shit?
You talk about another man like this. Shit's
you gotta
crazy.
go with, you got that fever, the Bieber fever, Shane Bieber.
Shut
You
your
know that-
cornball ass up.
You know that one speed gif where he's trying not to laugh?
I have a shirt that actually says Bieber fever.
Oh boy. When we do the positions, I'm afraid Austin is just gonna pick all Guardians.
I won't, promise.
Alright, next up, we have the Chicago White Sox. Oh my god!
Wait,
Um,
we did all the AL East?
yes.
Someone hasn't been paying attention.
This one's a tough one because I did not watch a White Sox game once this year.
I watched all the White Sox games.
Why? Other than when they did you watch any games outside of the Guardians?
Yes.
Alright, you're just weird.
I watch a lot of AL Central baseball.
Okay, so I don't know who to go with here. I feel like Colson Montgomery doesn't really qualify for this because he played like 30 games. He was on a tear, but so I feel like I still have to give it to Luis Robert. Because I feel like Colson Montgomery don't really qualify for it yet. There wasn't enough of a sample size in my eyes. I mean, this is kind of just a default pick. He's been the best, my favorite player award for the White Sox for like 4 years now since we started doing this. Um, it hasn't changed once. It might change next year though, depending on how great Montgomery keeps it up. So, um, yeah.
If there was a none option, I would pick the none option. Because there's nothing to like about this fucking White Sox team at the current moment besides Montgomery. So
But
that's,
you're probably the same way. If he didn't play enough for you to give him a whole like full season award.
to be honest, his 30 games is better than anyone else's full season, and I'm giving it to him for that simple reason. This team is ass. It will continue to be ass for as long as they are a franchise. I have no faith in them at all.
Hell, their only World Series win is a World Series that nobody remembers or cares about.
They have 2 World Series wins.
Oh, I forgot about the first one as well.
This team is just so disappointing. I would rather erase them from baseball completely.
And their ballpark is atrocious, by the way.
I actually like their ballpark.
Oh, God.
There's a lot to like about this White Sox team. I know they haven't watched this team
Right.
play. But
Do you have eyes?
He just said a team that lost like 115 games. There's a lot to like.
Okay, as far as like what their outlook looks as far like they got some great young hitters.
Colson Montgomery is the only.
No, I mean they got Edgar Cuero, they got Kyle Teal, a top prospect from the Red Sox coming over in the Crochet trade. Their catching spots locked up. Curtis Mead played some good at-bats for them. He was a top prospect. And
Wait, is his name Curtis Weed?
Mead.
Oh.
And Lenny Sosa was a real bright spot for the White Sox, batting .264 with 22 home runs and 75 RBIs on the year. Then Miguel Vargas coming over from the Dodgers played well, 16 home runs, 60 RBIs, 234 average.
Why do you know so much about a team that lost 110 plus games?
Because I watched the White Sox. I watch a lot of White Sox games. But I'm gonna have to go with the Ohio-born ball player named Benintendi. He's been consistent for a lot of years. He played well with the Yankees. He played well in Boston. He's done a good job in Chicago this year, batting .240 with 20 home runs and 63 RBIs. That is my pick.
God damn! I've never heard somebody know so much about the fucking White Sox. Anyways, dude's naming the stats and everything. When we get to the Rockies, I'm gonna see if he knows. Okay. Here we go. Next up, we have the Cleveland Guardians.
Woo!
I mean, this is a default pick. He's basically been, again, he's been getting my award since we've been doing this. Jose Ramirez. I mean, the dude is literally, how does he run that fast? How the fuck does he run that fast? He's like a little tub. But he's still great. I mean, he is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I know people like to say, "Oh well, no, he's not," but I mean, he literally has Cleveland Guardian records. So.
See, for me, this is tough because I don't like anyone.
What do you mean?
I'm definitely not picking that fucking. No, I'm not even saying that. I can. I'll pick Jose Ramirez. It was either that or the walking dumpling. Um, I mean, Jose Ramirez is one of the best players in baseball, and he continues to be. Maybe if he just got off the Guardians, maybe he'd actually win something. Um, I mean, that's about it. That's all I gotta say.
If the sample size was bigger, I would 15,000% say Chase the Logger. But
Yeah, he's played like 2 games in total.
this guy did not win the award last year. He came close. He's been the team leader in this locker room for numerous amount of seasons and will continue to be. I gotta go with my guy. I have my picture with him, Mr. Austin Hedges. He's been our team leader. He manages our pitching staff really well, and he really brought us out of the gutters after that 10-game losing streak when he had that players only meeting, and things really changed after that. Went on a run that not a lot of people expected, and got to October, and he was a big part of it.
Yo, and I got advice. Jose Ramirez, never cut your dreads, please. Because I'm looking at your picture right now, and if you cut your dreads, you would look weird. But, okay.
Runner-up pick would have been Kyle Manzardo for me.
Okay. Let's move on. Oh, this is one of the easiest picks of the night. Next up is the Detroit Tigers, and it's not even close. It is literally Tarek Skubal, who I'm gonna watch. Can I form words? Who I'm gonna literally watch pitch tomorrow night.
I know who Aiden's gonna pick.
Tarek Skubal. I mean, what can you say? I've watched him pitch like 4 or 5 times this year, and he's electric. His stuff is just otherworldly. The only pitcher I think can be debatably regarded as better is Paul Skeens. And even that's like, we have to debate that. Because, I don't know, man. Skubal is incredible, and I can't wait to see. And I'm really interested to see where he'll go this offseason, if he's going to stay in Detroit or if he's going to leave. I don't know if I can trust Detroit to be able to pay him the money he wants.
Especially not him being a Boris client.
Yeah, he's going to at least get $400 million. And I don't know if Detroit's willing to dump that, even though they should. So.
I would pick Skubal if Javi Baez didn't exist.
I knew he was going there.
Great bounce back year.
Did you watch him past the All-Star break?
Shut the fuck up. All right, leave him alone. He was able to do something. That's all that matters. I was happy to see him back. I was happy to see him back on an all-star team. I was happy to just see him back in a conversation. Obviously, Mets legend.
You know who you got in that trade, right? Or you know who you gave up in the trade?
Just stop talking.
Player to be named later in this video.
Just stop talking. But yeah, that's my pick, Javi Baez.
I'm gonna agree with Brandon here, but I want to give a huge shout out to Dylan Dingler. He had a quite honestly top tier catching year, batting .278 with 13 home runs and 57 RBIs with an OPS of 752.
Did he take part in ending your season?
Yeah, but I mean, he's an Ohio-born guy. I can respect that.
Actually, I think I heard during the wild card game they said he grew up a Cleveland fan.
Yeah, he did. So I have a lot of respect for him. He's a good ball player. I'm excited to see how his career goes out. But as far as today, we're talking about favorite players.
Man, Tarek Skubal. Um, man, isn't it a long time coming? That's funny. That's funny how we can say that because I remember back on opening day, this motherfucker was like, "Fuck you, Dylan Dingler! God damn it, Dylan Dingler!" We can pull up the clip. He was pretty pissed because he had money on the Dodgers to win
Yeah,
that game.
yeah. He pissed
They
me
ended
off.
up they ended up winning that game because Mookie hit a walk off. But
He pissed me off, but all was forgiven because the Dodgers won the game.
it's just funny how it came full circle. Now he's runner up. Oh man, so yeah. All right, next up we have the Kansas City Royals, and I mean, again, let's go with Mr. Default. Some of these are just Bobby Witt Jr. I mean, he's literally debatably the best shortstop in the game. Um, he's electric, and in a down year, he still put up incredible numbers in a down year. Um, and I think next year he's going to bounce back, and he's going to be in MVP talks. He's that great, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for him. Um, MLB The Show's kind of disrespecting him with these power stats, but 69 power versus righties and 33 power versus lefties. Okay, but yeah, he's awesome, and some of the plays he makes is absolute cinema in the field. So yeah, Bobby Wood Jr. It's not really close.
I'm gonna have to agree with that. Bobby Wood Jr. is just one of the most exciting players in baseball today. One of the best players in baseball today as well. He's only 25 years old. He put up another great season, and I don't think he has a chance at declining anytime soon. I'm excited to see how he develops over time.
And this was considered a down year for him.
Um, before I get to my pick, um, I'm gonna give a shout out to the runner-up, um, Ronald Acuna. I hope you're watching. Um, your nephew is a hell of a ball player. Um, I gotta give a huge shout out to Miguel Garcia, batting 286 with
Oh
60
yeah,
home
he's up
runs,
there too.
74 RBIs, and a .800 OPS. He had a phenomenal year. Well deserved that All-Star nod in replacement of Jose Ramirez. Um, I'm
Garcia
gonna
would have been number two. Garcia would have been number two in my runner-up,
Garcia is my number two.
just because of the relation
But
to Ronald.
this guy has been my favorite player on the Royals for numerous amount of years, and even before we started doing this. And that's Salvador Perez. I love Salvador Perez. Another phenomenal year for him, batting 236 with 30 home runs, 100 RBIs, and a .729 OPS.
Salvi actually won me the first two awards. Funny enough.
Salvi is one of the most genuine guys in baseball. He doesn't complain. I mean, he's not a crybaby. He plays the game like
Damn,
it's meant to be played.
that's like some shots towards some players.
Oh, there's a lot of players. Javi Baez is one of them.
What if we did a least favorite player on every team too one of these days?
I got some things to say.
Alright, yeah. Next up, oh boy, this is going to be rough for Austin. Next up, we have the Minnesota Twins.
There is not a lot to like on this roster.
We're going to go with Byron Buxton. I think he's won it the last 4 years. I think he's won it every year since 2021. That's when we started this for me. And I don't see it changing anytime soon. There's no new electric guys that the Twins are really bringing in that catch my eye. Um, Byron Buxton was one of the most underrated players in baseball. Once again, um, I mean he had the good. He had the cycle game, um, which was incredible to watch. Uh, I believe I believe he had the cycle game a few days after one of his new baby was born, so that was pretty cool. Um, yeah, he's awesome. He's fun to watch. It's sad that he's never reached the full potential of what he was supposed to be when he first came up. He should be at least like consider like MVP every year, the way he was brought up and they were talking about him. But he's still very underrated and very deserving of this award. And he was in the
Did
home
you
run
win your
derby,
game?
Yeah.
so
I'm gonna have to go Joe Ryan here. He had a decent year. He was very solid in the rotation for the Twins. He was a consistent guy on mostly the whole part of the season. He never really strayed off of that 3.30, 3.40 ERA. Very consistent, and I think he was just a big part for this Minnesota Twins team.
Tins.
Yeah, get off of my dick, bro.
It might as well be the Tins. They suck ass.
So wherever he does go, if he ends up leaving this year, I think
He's not gonna
wherever
leave.
you don't know about that, Chief.
No way.
He's not
No.
going to leave because they'll be put in the top 3 in the 2026 World Series odds.
He's got a no trade clause in his contract, and he already said he's not leaving Minnesota anytime soon.
That was a joke for Austin, and he just ignored it.
I've well heard of what they probably will suck their dig and then fucking
Dig. I swear I heard you say dig.
but
It's pretty
this
tough for
Minnesota-
you.
I don't like this Minnesota team, but there's some likable players. And there's a lot of future there in Minnesota.
I remember our 2023 favorite player awards. This man gave like every former Guardian the award on every team.
But this was really tough. I mean, Minnesota fans, I just want to say, I know I saw the thing that your season tickets sold dropped 33%, and don't buy out of your team. Your team's got a bright future. There's a lot of likable players, or a lot of talented players. But as far as my favorite player goes, and this was a real tough choice, but I have a lot of respect, and he proved me wrong. I said he was a waste of his father's blood, and
Holy shit.
he
Holy shit.
he shut my fat ass up, and I'm gonna go with Cody Clemens. Didn't really have
It's
a
not
high
hard to do. All
average.
you gotta do is give him food.
Wait, I didn't remember you saying that.
I said it in the Twitter space. I said Cody Clemens was a waste of Roger Clemens' blood.
Damn.
And he proved my ass wrong. I mean, he had for him, he had a really solid year. The average is a little low, but 715 OPS and 52 RBIs and 19 home runs is pretty good. And he's a good player. He definitely can be in their long-term future of building that team back up.
That was a
I also
literal
wanna give a
curveball.
I want to give a huge shout out to Brooks Lee. Batted 236, 16 home runs, 64 RBIs, and a .654 OPS as switch-hitted shortstop in his rookie year.
Okay. Alright. Next up, we have the Houston Astros.
Oh, there's a lot to like on this team.
This might actually change for me. This will be a change. I'm actually gonna go with Hunter Brown. I think this is his first year for me winning the award. Of course, Jordan didn't play enough for me to really see him play much. So he kind of just didn't get the award because he didn't really qualify enough. Hunter Brown was electric this year. Should very much be in the conversation for Cy Young. He's not going to win it, but he very much should be in the conversation. Um, I remember that game in August, watching him and Scooble go at it, and it was incredible to watch. For like 7 innings, both of them pitched electric. And Hunter Brown again, MLB The Show sitting here and just disrespecting Hunter Brown with a 72 Ks per nine, 67 walks per nine, 72 home runs per nine. Come on, people. Like, top 3 pitcher in the American League, and you're just treating him like this. It's absurd. But yeah, this is the first year he's winning the award, and very much deserving.
I'm gonna have to agree. He stepped into Framber Valdez's spot. Really, Framber Valdez had not a bad year, but he had a down year compared to his last season. I think Hunter Brown was
Hunter
definitely
Brown
the bright
is the
spot.
ace now in
He is
Houston.
the 100% the ace, undoubtedly. He stepped into that spot very comfortably. It seemed like, and he was really just a star on this Astros team this year. He was the star for this Astros team.
Um. Uh. I'll back as far as I want to give a huge shout out to Hunter Brown. An incredible year. Really emerged himself as the top 3, top 4 pitcher in baseball. In the American League. Um. And just in baseball alone. I want to give a huge shout out. Isaac Paredes had a hell of a year.
He had a bounce back year for sure.
If he didn't get hurt towards the end there, I think his numbers would have been better. But he had a solid campaign. Definitely something to look forward to.
Shout out to Jeremy Pena too. That man had a career year.
You know what? I'm just getting to him. That's my favorite player pick for the Astros this year. He took the league by storm. He batted .304 with 17 home runs, 62 RBI. Didn't quite get that 20 mark. He missed some games. He had some bad luck with injuries down the stretch, but in 125 games played, he did really well. And he's my favorite player for the Astros this season.
I just also want to say, very much props to Hunter Brown. I think I really adapt. I love people who take the pressure and beat it into the ground, and that's what Hunter Brown did. Because
on any other given year, he'd probably win a Cy Young, Screwball, and
I think
just on some sort of.
I'm very gravitated towards people that know that even if they've never been in pressure before, if they get into pressure situations, they take it and they run with it. And that's what Hunter Brown did this year. He was, before the year, of course, Framber was seen as the ace. I mean, at the beginning of the year, nobody was really thinking about Hunter Brown. Shit, I think just a couple years ago, he had over a 5 ERA. He was awful. And they basically came up to him this year and said, yo, you have to step up. Our rotation's getting weaker. We're having a bunch of injuries. You have to be that guy. And Hunter Brown, again, as I said, I gravitate towards people that just act like pressure doesn't faze them, and he completely acted like pressure didn't faze him.
Yeah, 2024 he was very, very good. But this year was definitely his tremendously breakout year.
Yeah. All around. And it's 2 years removed from having like a 5 ERA.
Yeah. He took the step this pitching staff needed. I mean, you know what? I will say the Astros have a lot of young, talented pitchers on the way. I mean, if Spencer Arrighetti can stay healthy, he's going to be promising. Jason Alexander looked solid for them. AJ Blueball, he played pretty well.
Sorry, that last name kind of caught me off guard.
I mean, Javier looks solid. I mean, for him not pitching in 2 years, and JP France didn't do too bad himself either.
All right, next up we have the LA Angels. Now, what's interesting about the Angels
There's a lot to like on this team.
is they suck year after year, but they always have multiple players that are like, "Ooh, I like him."
I want to note.
And
I want to quick note that they still are the only team in MLB history to never lose 100 games.
which is insane actually. And in their worst years, they still only lost like 99.
Yeah, they're
Well, this one's always a toss-up every year. There's some fun players to watch on this team. I want to give a few shout-outs because they could actually win it in the future. Again, I think I got my mind made up who's the favorite player, but I want to give a shout-out to Joe Adele. He had a great season that nobody really talked about. Hell, I 35, he had like 35 plus homers, and I bet people watching, if you watch this, you probably didn't even know that until I told you, unless you really pay attention. um, he was so under the radar. Taylor Ward, also under the radar. Nobody really talked about him. This whole team is just Mike Trout. Mike Trout is the only player on this team that gets any press. um, and Zach Neto, of course. Zach Neto had a great year too. What really comes down to why they sucked so bad is depth in their pitching in general. Um, so, but Mike Trout. I mean,
I want to give a huge shout out to one of their guys on their pitching staff. Um, that rookie Mitch Ferris, he has a potential there for the Angels. I watched him face the Astros and the Royals, and he pitched really well. And Kikuchi had a quietly good year for the Angels pitching wise.
I'm sorry,
And
I'm so immature.
Jose Storiano, if he can get that ERA down, he's going to be a good pitcher for the Angels. And then Kenley Jansen. Kenley Jansen, you didn't even talk about him in the age 38 season. Still posting under 3 ERA. And 29 saves on the year. Kenley still holds it down. He still holds it down.
Um, but Mike Trout, I think he won it in 2024. Yeah, it was actually Shohei for a couple years. So actually, there was a couple years where Trout didn't even win this award. But again, a lot of that had to do with injuries and never being on the field. This year, he was on the field a good amount. And when
Specifically 130 games played.
that's still better than what he's been doing.
Oh, 100%.
Um,
It's good
and
to see him healthy and actually play
in
a
a
big
down
campaign.
year, this was considered a down year for Trout, and he still set milestones. He still hit a shit ton of homers,
He
and
did good in the home runs and RBI department and OPS department, but his average was a little bit lackluster.
yeah, I think he'll fix that. I think he'll fix that.
Oh, I think he will
Um,
too. But it's just good to see him back in a full year, healthy in a year again.
um, and I won't rule out a Mike Trout fully healthy for a full season. We might be talking about him in MVP talks again.
Oh,
Um,
100%.
so I'm interested to see what he does next year.
If he fixed that average, I think he would have been in MVP talks this year.
Um, yeah, so um, he hit number 400 this year. That was cool. Um,
Great moment for him.
yeah.
Aiden, it's your go. Sorry, I'll get to my favorite player, but I forgot you were.
I'm gonna go Joe Adele this year. I think very underrated season, but he was great. I would pick Trout, but I don't know. Let's freshen it up a little bit. Put some new faces.
It's kind of fatigue, ain't it? It feels like it's been Trout every year since 2014.
Yeah, let's put some new face in there. We're gonna go Joe Adele.
Well, I will say my runner-up is Noah Shanwell, batted 264 with 12 home runs, 53 RBIs, and a .742 OPS. He had a really solid year, but my number one choice on the Angels, and this guy was in my money league in baseball that I won, W, by the way. Zach Neto. He was a very good player for the Angels this year, and I was a little shocked that he didn't get the All-Star nod in the All-Star game, but very, very good year from him. Also, Christian Moore is going to be a hell of a second baseman for the Angels going forward.
I see the potential with him.
Karen Paris, too. He might be something going forward, too, for the Angels.
He just has to be more consistent.
Yeah, 100%.
He kind of shut down after the first couple months.
Logan O'Hoppe, he missed some time, but he still put up a good year. But yeah, there's a lot of potential in this Angels team. They just gotta get some depth in their bullpen. But there's some pitchers on this team that can fix some things this offseason.
All right, so I want to give a shout out before we get to the A's. This guy has won it the last 2 years. I just love this player, and he has a very big chance of winning it again next year. He just needs to figure it out. Lawrence Butler, he's my runner-up, and it's very close. God, I love Lawrence Butler. He's what I love about a person. He knows how to carry himself, and he does it really well. That's what I love. But I think we have to give it to one player and one player in particular. I mean, come on.
What the fuck?
Nick Kurtz. And not only is this kind of driven by his MLB The Show co-op heroics, sorry. What the fuck am I talking about? Heroics. He was incredible in real life as well. The guy literally had possibly the greatest game in the history of Major League Baseball when he hit 4 homers. Was it 4 or 5?
4 homers in one game.
4 homers, but he also went 6 for 6, and he was 3 feet away from having 5 homers. 3 feet.
That's unheard of.
And I remember just seeing that notification pop up on my phone because driving back home, it was late night, and I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I've never seen a stat line like that. I mean, Ohtani obviously in 2024, but the fact that this man was literally like 3 feet away from 5 homers, and it was a double, and he went 6 for 6.
If this team can get out of the minor league ballpark, I mean, they got some nice. I do know they do have some nice starting pitching. I mean, granted, I will say the A's best spot going forward as far as what's not up in the majors, as far as what I know among all their prospects, all their top prospects are pitching pretty much. Besides Tommy White from LSU, and then that Diavordis, the guy they traded for from the Padres, the 3rd overall ranked prospect in the MLB.
Yeah.
But the A's have a lot to look forward to. They got a lot of pitching coming too. It's just a matter of it being fully developed.
5-6 years from now, we could be talking about how scary they are. That's how.
Oh, they're gonna probably run this division for years to come, as far as what's to come. Same with the Angels. The Angels could be right up
for years to come, as far as what's to come. At least, when I mixed up heretics and heroics, I was like, what the fuck am I talking about? This man, dead ass,
No shame.
Who are you going with, Aiden?
I'm gonna go with Jacob Wilson.
That's a solid pick. I like his game a lot.
The only thing that annoys me about Jacob Wilson is he looks like he's having an aneurysm when he's up to bat.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's like, hey, 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 hey! Like, bro, calm down. Did you already answer, Austin?
I'm going right now. This guy has been a 3-year winner, and this will be his third straight year on the A's being my favorite player. It's crazy that Kansas City gave up on this guy. I gotta give it to Brett Rooker. Brett Rooker has really turned himself into that superstar on that team. Like, he's that guy. Nick Kurtz, awesome year. I mean, he's probably gonna be,
The
back to
only
back
thing,
having
the only
even more
question
home runs.
is, the only question is he going to continue this into his sophomore season? That's the only question.
Yeah, that's a big question, but Brett Rooker, will always be there. And that's why he got paid this offseason. That's why he's their star player. I gotta give it to Brett Rooker for the third straight year.
All right. Next up, we have the Seattle Mariners. This is going to be a
Not to like
changed
Michigan.
pick. This is going to be a changed pick. Usually, I would go with J-Rod, and he's top 3. And their pitchers, pretty down. They're a lot to like with them. But I mean, come on, come the fuck on. The shit that Cal Raleigh did this year was out of a video game. Um, like, oh my god, like
He was
it
too
was,
he was too shy of tying the AL record home runs.
and nobody talked about it. That's the funny thing. Like nobody, like they were like, okay, yeah, Kyle Raleigh. When Judge was doing, they're like, oh my god. When Kyle Raleigh was close, it was like, oh, yeah, cool. I mean, he's doing what he's doing. Yeah, cool. And you know, Raleigh has just, I never expected this out of him. This is the last thing I expected out of Raleigh. I mean, usually Raleigh's been known as this guy who kind of like, he's a good catcher, but he's not. He's gonna give you some power, but he's not gonna hit it for average, and he's not gonna.
He's always had that power. He's just
But never to
never
this
had
level.
this kind of power.
And it's coming at the perfect time, right at his prime years. I mean, he's 28 years old. He may be 29 now. It says on the game he's 28.
He's a Boris Klein. He
Um,
got a big contract this past off season, and was really so far in the year one of the contract. He's
just
really
living up to it.
doing that.
He's my AL MVP.
I agree.
He's the only reason Seattle won that division. Now, obviously, their pitching was yeah. I mean, yes, but if we're getting down to the basics, Cal Raleigh was literally the reason the Mariners won that division and are in a Game 5 tomorrow night against the Tigers in the ALDS. He gave the Mariners at least, I think his WAR was 7. He gave the Mariners at least 7 more wins. To the point where they were like, fuck, we have to prioritize him being on the field. If he's not catching that day, he has to be our DH. And he had the best catching season of all time. He
They have
beat
one of the best. They have one of the best catching trios in the league. Their top
he
prospect, Harry Ford, is a catcher. He's going to be pretty good in the years to come. And Mitch Garver. Mitch Garver's always been a lefty killer. He's always been a very good, serviceable catcher his whole career. He's
but
the backup there.
he literally had the best catching season of all time, and I think it's going to stand for a very long time. I don't think anybody's going to come close for a very long time, unless Cal Raleigh himself replicates it, which even that's hard. So we'll see, man. But Cal Raleigh, I mean, go ahead, Aiden.
Aiden? Aiden? I guess I'll go while he's doing whatever. Um, This guy had one of the most underrated seasons. You fall asleep?
Yes.
Guess we're gonna have to finish this tomorrow, Titan.
I don't know, or we could just do it the rest of the way and just get his opinions tomorrow.
We can. I'll get my Seattle pick tonight, and then finish it off tomorrow. I can. This is not just. I can't. I can't help.
You know I don't snore. I had a stream like 2 or 3 years ago where I fell asleep on stream.
Oh, dude.
I
Dude.
don't snore.
Dude. I fucking.
I don't snore.
This guy's heard me snore before.
3, 2, 1. Damn. I thought he was gonna do it right. 3, 2, 1. Damn. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
But he had one of the most quiet.
Right when you start talking, he just...
But he had one of the most quietly underrated years. And it's not just because of where he's from, because I think he's actually a really good. I'm gonna go with Dominic Canzone. He quietly had a 300 batting average.
Nice.
It's a very interesting.
Why does part of me feel like he's doing that on purpose? Because he won't do it when you're not talking about anything, but he does do it when you are talking about something.
I have no idea. I don't think he's doing it on purpose.
No, I don't think. But it was kind of funny. It was just ironic how he was just doing it every time.
Yeah.
Canzone over Cal Raleigh?
You know what? I didn't want to be the. I didn't. I don't like to have a unanimous pick, but I thought he was deserving. I mean, it's not just because of where he's from. I mean, he had a 300 batting average. That's 300 batting average in this league these days is unheard of. It's very rare.
I know, but I feel like I just had to give it to Cal Raleigh though, because it's something that we've never seen in our lifetime, that baseball's never seen in its whole lifespan, and we may never see again in our lifetime, unless he himself replicates that, and even that's even hard. So
I'm a very big believer in Cal Raleigh, and I think he's I think
what?
his best is yet to come.
What the fuck is his best? Is this not his best? What the fuck is his best? 80 homers?
I guess I shouldn't say the best is yet to come, but you know what I mean. I think he's able to replicate it.
If he does, that would be incredible. But even that's the only even if he does replicate it, like after that, we're never gonna see it again, probably. Like I don't know. From the catch, not from the catching position. That I mean, usually most times the catching position is mostly valued on defense, and if you can hit a little bit, cool. But they don't really look for that in you if you're a catcher.
100%.
Like the Guardians, the only reason Austin Hedges still has a job is because he's a really good defender and he's a good leader. There's a hole in that motherfucker's bat. There, there's no question about that, but he can lead and he's a great defender. That's all they want from the catching position.
He had his pen pineapple apple pen emo with the Fortnite.
Um, shit. Hold on. Um, no, not that one. Wait, what the fuck is this? Shit. Wait. Why am I watching? What am I?
That video went to Burger King.
I'm about to watch a fat motherfucker review a double Whopper with cheese.
Double Whopper with cheese. Let's go review that Whopper with cheese. You see it?
Yeah, we see it. It's 2 in the morning, you can tell.
Tomatoes. Take them pickles somewhere.
I'm
Mayo.
not.
See how his taste.
Like, I may be a bigger guy, but I ain't that type of fat.
You ain't this type of fat.
Pickles
Listen.
somewhere. Mayo. See how his taste.
He's like fiending for it, bro. He eating that shit up, bro.
I admit I eat late sometimes. So
Bro, he's so... Bro, he's more into that burger than eating a pussy, bro. Like, it's damn...
God,
Is it good?
that's some big back shit. It must be good the way he's fucking chomping like a fucking horse. That's some like piglet type shit.
Damn! Bro, the onion's hanging out his mouth. I think he likes the double Whopper with cheese, guys.
I think he does.
I might have to go try this double Whopper with cheese.
But good.
What Burger King did you get this from, bro?
The Whopper.
YouTube finally recommending gems.
Burger King is terrible.
Well, I wouldn't call it terrible.
I wouldn't call it terrible.
Are we in the midst of a YouTube renaissance?
Burger King has some really
I'll give it probably 8 out of 10.
What the fuck is a 10 out of 10? What the fuck?
According according to that guy.
So he's breathing like that and eating that shit up like that just to give it an 8 out of 10. So what's a 10 out of 10? Oh my god. Like, bro.
5 out of 5. Or probably 4 out of 5. 10 out of 10, yeah, 8 out of 10, but yeah, pretty good.
How a toddler looks at you while eating a Duracell battery.
It's a Whopper.
My boy in a fight
The
to
Whopper
breathe.
cheese.
Somebody posted that in the comments.
Pretty much,
Yes.
you know how it usually tastes.
Somebody put 233. It cannot be that good.
Yeah.
Like
At Burger King, go to Burger King, get you one.
bro breathing harder than my dog after a run. He don't need that Whopper.
Pretty good. It's a quick video.
This is the content I signed up for.
Come on the channel.
Oh my god, he does other videos. Eating pickles video.
Oh god.
Rayo's homemade Italian tomatoes are grown for around 8.
New video. We eat the rest of these leftover pickles. Sandwich dill pickles.
It's like he's horny for it. What? What's that? Yo, Austin, I think he likes the pickles.
Pickles.
Ooh, pickles, Austin.
Kind of like pickles.
So he recorded himself for 5 minutes eating a jar of pickles. You know what? I respect it. I respect it. I respect it. He's like moaning.
I know, I'm hearing it the same as you are. This is like the most craziest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Wait, now I'm going to sing opera. Why does it have 1.8 million views? Hold on.
We raise your sad coffee. Sonic's $2.99 salted caramel toffee iced coffee.
And now I'm gonna sing opera.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the best as I can because I'm not really a singer, but I'm gonna do the best as I can. Okay? And if you like my singing, use it, comment, and please subscribe to my channel. I need more subscribers. Okay?
What the fuck? Scribers?
So right now I'm gonna go sing opera. Here it goes.
What am I listening to?
Welcome to the Donald ASMR channel, where winners sleep better than Sleepy Joe.
What the fuck?
We're knocking on America's door to get in.
doesn't allow
Why does this sound
beautiful
exactly
Latinas to
like
get
something
deported
from
anymore.
this
They're not gonna go.
What the fuck? Listen.
We're gonna pass a bill that doesn't allow beautiful Latinas to get deported anymore. They're not gonna go. That's my big beautiful pen shining a lot of executive bills. A lot of executive bills. Bills. Sleepy Joe doesn't have anything on us. We're big winners here. This is a safe place. Where CNN
Aiden's just drifting off to this. He's gonna wake up hypnotized.
To the sound of my voice. Fall asleep to the Donald.
I saw my grandma pleasing herself.
Icon has the tools pros trust. Tested tough, backed for life. Only at Harbor Freight.
That's the sound of a lot of money. A small loan of $1 million to be exact.
This is the most craziest thing.
Smoking on that Kamala Harris pack.
Why is this so funny?
This is Epstein's list. Should I release it? I'm not gonna, because I'm on the files.
Listen. Hold on, he said, "This is Epstein's list. Am I gonna release it?" No, I'm not, because I'm on the files.
This is Epstein's list. Should I release it? I'm not gonna, because I'm on the files. Sleep. We do it better than anybody here.
I actually would, like, take a gun and kill myself if he was putting me to bed.
Better than anybody. Anybody. You're doing great. I'm proud of you. Nobody sleeps like you. Trust me.
You know what's sad? Aiden's asleep right now listening to this.
Nobody sleeps like you.
Why would people fall asleep to this shit, bro?
What, is that what he titled it?
Yes, it's ASMR. Somebody said the sound of democracy.
Relax. You're in a tremendous place now. Only winners. Only winners. That's the sound of your taxes going away. You're welcome. Hold on, I have to send a tweet.
Alright, I've had enough of that.
You can check that at Real Donald Trump.
I'm having nightmares now because I heard that.
I just got a letter from King Jong-un. He's a big fan. Very
Alright.
And if Boone, you're watching this, I love you, Booty Bear.
Okay. Alright. It's time to